Hi, what's up? In today's video, we are going to be designing a program, a full program right now. So this is the cover. So right now we are going to create, the inner of the program. So without further ado, let's step into it. So right now, let's go over and make a copy of this. So let's go over and change the page to F5, yes, no, F4. That's nice, good. So let's group this, Ctrl G, then paste. So right now what we're gonna be doing is to right drag that, right click when you get your destination to copy. So then let's go over and create another page by clicking on this spot plus right here. Automatically created another page. So right now what we're gonna be doing is to really ungroup this, then let's make a copy of this. So what we're going to be doing now is to let's extract the content of that seal. Let's just alt key on your keyboard, select the object bit by bit to extract the content. So right now let's adjust this to fill in into the page just like so. Good. So right now what we're going to be doing is to just create a box on top of that just like so. So we're going to make that white. So right now what we're going to be doing is to go ahead and lessen it all up by selecting your transparency tool right here. Then you hit on uniform transparency, automatically transparent that. It's lessening the objects. Good. So what we're gonna be doing now is to really Powerclip this into place. Powerclip, then hold out key, select that object, then adjust the filling just like so. Good, nice one. So what we're gonna be doing now is to bring in the name of the digits. So let's copy that. Good. So let's just bring it down a little bit, reduce, convert the shadow to bitmap. So after that, so let's reduce the name. Good, position it all up. So what we're going to be doing now is to have a name adjust. So let's go ahead and ungroup that. Great. Let's make this a bit wider. Good. So this is actually going to be in front. So let's create an object on top of it just like so. So let's make this purple, set outline to none, then Powerclip that into place, hold out key, adjust the fitting. Good. So right now let's adjust this to fit in just like so. Good. So let's have the knee a bit bolder. So let's go ahead and bolding it all up. That's quite nice. So let's delete this, we don't need the edge. Then let's go on and reduce this a bit. Good. Bolding it. So let's go ahead, select it, bold, then adjust to fit in. That's nice. So right now what we're going to be doing is to bring let's extract this content once more. So we are going to make use of the picture of the woman. So let's delete the rest of the image. Good. So let's zoom up. So what we're going to be doing now is to reduce the picture drastically. Then we position it right here. So let's mirror it. Good. So let's go on range with your what's it called, shape tool, pull it all up. Good, nice one. So good. So let's make it bigger a bit, then convert to bitmap. Good, nice one. Position it. right? Good. So right now what we're gonna be doing is to create, what we call where we're gonna put our numbering. So let's make that, that color. Then go ahead and give it, a shout put an effect with the help of what's it called, interactive fill tool. So let's take this, let's make it darker. Nice one. Good. Set the outline to white. Then let's go ahead, click once again, then rotate it. Right click when you get your destination, then hit on Ctrl for a repeat. Then you see that. Good. Nice one. So let's group all of that. Good. Zoom up. So let's create an object on top of that, just like so. Let's make that white. Good. So let's go on and center it all up with the previous, so let's reduce it a bit. That's where we're gonna have the numbering of the program. So there we have this completed. So what we're gonna be doing now is to make a copy. Is actually gonna stand for photo gallery. So let's group. So right now what we're gonna be doing is to, because all the pages of the program is gonna be one color. So let's go ahead and just make a copy of this, and let's convert to bitmap, convert to bitmap, convert it to bitmap. So right now you choose from the drop down menu, choose grayscale. So wait a while to bitmap. Good. Nice one. So good. So let's extract the whole of this, delete that. So let's Powerclip this into position. There you have that. Good. Nice one. Good. So what we're going to be doing now is to go over and let's start our program. So let's go on to the document that we downloaded. So the first program. Good. So let's expand that. So right now from here require mask for blah blah blah. So right now, so let's just very reverend blah blah blah. So let's copy, go ahead to CorelDraw, then you paste. Good. So let's go on and change the font to Bookman Antique. Then you center everything all up right there. Good. So let's make it bigger a bit. So position it right. Good. So let's go on to just cut this all off. Ctrl X, then paste, Ctrl V. So right now let's make this title case. So let's change the font to let's use black sword a bit wider. So position it. Good. So right now what we're gonna be doing is to just cut this bit by bit so that we can lay emphasis on it accordingly. So let's go ahead and cut this. Ctrl X, then Ctrl V to paste. So right now what we're gonna be doing is to just reduce this a bit. Then let's have it gray. Ctrl K. So let's bold in the name individually. Good. Good. So let's give it space bit by bit. Good. Nice one. So right now what we're doing is to drag it down a bit, center it all up. Good. Nice one. So let's lay emphasis on all of this. So all we need to do right now is to bold in the church, name. Then let's go on and have it spaced up. Nice one. Good. Good. Time. So right now let's give it a little bit of reduction, position it down. So hit Ctrl K to break it into pieces, then pull this all up. Then let's have the name of the woman boulder. It's not the woman's name, yes. So let's bring in the woman's name right here. Good. So what we need to do now is to delete all of this. Good. So let's bring this down a bit, then bring all of this in. Good. So give this black, then let's go on and set this in between, reduce all of that a bit. Then let's go on and have a group all of this. So let's make a copy of this, center it all up. Good. Let's go on and have the down one to be black, then hit. So let's make the outline 6. Good. Nice one. So what we're going to be doing now is to just hold shift key, then group the text, center, Ctrl P down your keyboard to have it bind all of that. So let's make this black. Good. There we have that. So let's go on and have this to be black as well. Go on and reduce. Good. So let's reduce all of this, a bit. Good. Center it all up, bring this down a bit, Ctrl G, center it all up. So right now let's ungroup all of this. So what we're going to be doing now is to convert this to black, grayscale. Nice one. Good. Nice one. So let's reduce this a bit, then let's have this border. Good. Center it all up. Good. I think this is nice. So let's make a copy of this to the next page. Ctrl C, right from here, then insert page, right click on the page just like so, page 2, then you click on insert page after. So Ctrl V from a keyboard by pressing a command, Ctrl V, automatically paste. So let's delete this. So we are on to the next page. So let's go over to copy the text again. So right from here it is seen. So let's copy that at first, Ctrl C, then you go over to CorelDraw and paste. Ctrl V to paste. Good. So let's leave that as that 12. Then let's go on and change the text to bookman antique, then go over and cut the A2C, Ctrl X, then paste. So what we're going to be doing now is to bolding this all up. Then let's give it 18 points, center it all up within the page. So let's go on and spacing it all up by holding selecting our what's it called, shape tool, drag it in it just like so to spread it all up, give it space. That's what I mean. So good. So can you see that? So let's zoom up, let's see how it look. Good, nice one. So let's go on and zoom down, copy, then go on right click, then Ctrl V to paste. Then let's go on delete this. Good, hit save. So let's go on to the text. So right from here you just have to follow through. It's the same what's it called, the same technique. So Ctrl Z, then go on to CorelDraw, let's paste, Ctrl V to paste. Nice one. Side by side kind of. So let's change it to a bookman antique, bolding the heading. Good. let's put a ruler guide all over to the next one. Good. So let's keep doing our test. Position on the dice. Good. So let's go on and copy the rest of the out of close. We just have to reopen it again. Control Z. Then you go on and paste that. Go to Y to copy. Let's change the fonts. Bookman Antique. Good. So let's keep playing. Ctrl V to paste, then delete this. and bring in the rest of the text to fit in. Stretch it all up. Right click, insert page after, Ctrl V to paste, then let's delete the content on the page, then bring in the rest of the tests. So we're actually gonna make some correction on all the tests, but right now we just have to delete once before any other correction. So there's more to this test. Click right here, automatically suck up the rest of the text, then you range, then the rest of this thing come out. So let's go on, Ctrl V, delete the contents, bring in the rest of the text, stretch that to fit in. Good. Click, range. So let's go on to the next page. Right click, insert page, Ctrl V, delete the contents, then go on and position the rest of the text in. Stretch the text strap to fit in, then click again. Let's go on to the next page. Right click, then insert page, then Ctrl V to paste. So let's delete the contents, then bring in the tests, the remaining tests. Stretch. Good. Click again. The rest of the tests pop out. So let's go on to the next page. Right click, then insert page, Ctrl V again. Go ahead, delete the rest of this, then bring in this. Good. Click once again the rest of the text, range, then right click, insert page, Ctrl V, then delete the contents, bring in the rest of the text, stretch that all up. Click once again, right click, insert page, Ctrl V, go on, delete the contents, then let's have this take the position. Good. So right click, Ctrl V, then delete the content. Let's have the rest of the text in. Stretch. Good. Then go on, stretch right from the bottom. Click that arrow to suck up the text, then range. The rest of the text pop out, then start page, Ctrl V, delete the contents, then go ahead, bring this in to its position, then stretch, good, click, range, that's So let's go on, right click, insert page after, Ctrl V, and let's go on. So let's bring this in. Good. So we have all the tests in now. So the next thing right here is to have the biography. So let's right click, insert page, then Ctrl V to paste, then let's go on and open the rest of the tests. So this is it, it's typed already. So the first thing is to really have the biography, which is this. So let's go on and copy the biography. All the way down here. So let's cut. Good. Ctrl X, then you go over to CorelDraw. So let's paste. Ctrl V. So let's change the font to Bookman Antique. So let's go on and just cut the heading and give it life. Ctrl X, then Ctrl V to paste. So the rest of the info had to be adjusted. Good. Give it full justification right there. So let's bold in the name of the woman, which is this. So we have to just emphasize the heading. Good. Go like that. The heading has to be bold. That's the biography of the woman. So what we needed to do is to bring in one of our picture right here. So let's just bring in this. This has to take so let's convert to bitmap. Good. So let's bring this down a bit. So what we're going to be doing is to create a box just like so. So let's make that white. Control, let's Powerclip the picture into that, then position the picture just like so. Good. Right click, this has to be grayscale, extract the content, then let's go on and right click, then you locate frame type, hit on none, automatically that disappear. Control P down. So what we're going to be doing is to set the outline of this to white with F12. So let's make that 8 points. Let's see how big that's too big, so let's make it 7. It's okay. I think it's nice, so let's group it. Ctrl G. So let's have this to be heading biography of. So we have to just lay emphasis on this. So let's go ahead. So hit Ctrl K to break into the pieces, and let's go ahead and make this sword, black sword fonts. Make it wider. So let's make this the letter B. just have to make this all cap, uppercase. Good. Take this up a bit, center it all up, then good. So let's bring this up a bit. Let's have a line that demarcates the information just like so. So it's F12, if that pops up, then let's make that 3. I think we needed to reduce it. Let's make it 2 points, center it all up. Nice one. So let's go on and lay emphasis on the rest of the information. Give it cap lock, drop cap rather. Let's zoom down. So click right here, go on to the next page. So let's make a copy of the background, Ctrl Z, then go ahead, right click, insert page after, Ctrl V to paste, then let's delete the rest of the information, then bring the information in right there. So widen it all up a bit, go on to the previous page. So let's make it at 12 points. That's nice. Go on to the next page and see how it is. So let's go on and widen the info a bit. So let's widen the picture a bit, center it all up, go on. So let's adjust this a bit. Bold in this, which is the heading. Good. This has to be pulled in as well. Culinary legend and all of that. So sacrifice. Bold in. Fits. Holding that all up. All of this needed to have been adjust. Grace and be more unshakable fates in people. She is still Grace. Ejigbo, Naija, Sunreal, let's bold that as well. Good. So the next thing is biography. let's copy attribute rather, Ctrl V, then let's type tributes. So let's go on bolding that, then the font has to be bold, center it all up, Ctrl S to save. Then let's go on to our attributes, so right from here right from here the way down, so let's cut it. That's the tribute. And let's go on to CorelDraw, paste, let's have this to be bookmark antique, then go on and make that 12. So let's adjust the rest of it. So right from here, enter, bolding this all up. Let's have a line to market that, make it black. So delete scale, enter. So all the way down to, just have to close this a bit. So let's bold in this. Click that row, then the rest of the, so copy, right click, insert page after, Ctrl V, delete the content, Then let's have this arrange, stretch. Good. So let's make addition. So we just needed to edit it to have a clear understanding of what they wrote. So this is the heading of this, bolding it all up. Then let's go on and space it. Give it a paragraph right there so that it can be easy to read. Right here as well. Then so this is the end of it. Bolding this all up. Good. So our next step is to have what's it called? Is to have the what's it called? The photo splash. So let's type photo splash. Photo splash. Splash. In the font, make it wide a bit. So let's go on insertion for the photos which was downloaded. So this is it. So it's actually not much, so let's bring all the photo in. Set the outline to white, hit F12, then to gain the outline, let's make it 8, center it all up. Good, nice one. So let's copy, Ctrl C, then right click, insert pages, Ctrl V. So let's go on and have all the the pictures here. So what we're gonna be doing now is to bring it accordingly. So let's have this to be, this is actually the old picture. Powerclip that, Powerclip, bring this Powerclip as well. Good. Without key, let's adjust, make it wider a bit. Go on to this as well, widen it all up. Good. This is the woman, so good. This is her as well. Let's lighten it all up. Good. Powerclip. this all up. Then good. Adjust this. Create another page, Ctrl V. So what we're going to be doing now is to extract the content of all. Extract, delete, then give it grayscale so I can see what we are doing. So we're having just 3 pictures, 1 2 3 4. So what we are going to do is to just take this in, make a copy of that mirror. So lighten it all up a bit. Text. So let's lighten it all up. Good, it's okay. So make a copy of that. Good, delete. Widen this all up. Nice one. Lock the background and widen. Good, nice one. So let's have this, the last but not the least. Click once again, rotate, then Powerclip that, Alt key, adjust to fit in. Good. Good. Adjust this a bit. Likewise this. Good. So we are actually done with everything. So let's review right from the first page. That's the cover. This is the inner all the way down. The biography, the tributes, then the photo splash. So that's the end. So here we come to the tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking on the button below subscribe, and don't forget to hit that like button so that people can benefit from what you have shared so far. So So I always say in my channel. See you in the next video. Bye for now.